All right. Aloha and welcome back once again, friends, shifters, light guardians from all across the world within this holographic dream. Thank you so much for joining. This is Wolf, and you are tuned in for another exciting moment, opportunity for us to be able to connect together here as a community of waking up with Wolf. Let's get some wolf howls in. Let's start moving the body. Maybe you've been up for a few hours, maybe it's the end of the day, maybe you just rolled out of bed. No judgment. Either way, thank you so much for being here. For those of you who may be brand new, as I said, my name is Wolf, aka Skull Babylon, aka Mystic Spider-Man. I am the director for Paradigm Shift Central. I am one of the leading members, captains amongst captains. I am here to be able to help facilitate this space for us to be able to help cultivate motivation, mindfulness, inspiration, to be able to start our weeks off with that extra bit of insight so that we can carry that momentum with us into our day so that we can carry that kindness with us wherever we go. And so I thank you so much for joining and for being here. And so again, as we just kind of chit chat here, we'll just kind of talk for a minute, but just start massaging your body. We got a bit of a routine here, and yeah, if you got your light guardian crystals, go ahead, activate your light guardian crystals. But again, just start massaging your body, just start moving your body. Again, we're just to give you a quick update with waking up with Wolf schedule wise, we're going to be doing this Monday to Thursday this week, keeping Friday open now that we have the new Paradigm Shift Central Synergy Circles. On Thursdays, we're going to just be keeping Friday off air, but again, like, please feel free to join in Monday to Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or again, whenever you get a chance. So at this point, just begin massaging your body. I just want to be able to talk about things, and there's something important. You know, I always try to bring you guys a little bit of wisdom. It's like essentially my job to just kind of like cater you with like some sort of idea, some sort of paradigm shifting thought that's just going to give you something a little bit more, a little bit extra to be able to think about that you can take with you on your day. And of course, I am broadcasting on two cameras, so if you see me looking here and here at the same time, that's why, just so you know. But again, if you're tuning in either on Facebook, shout out to the Awakening 1111 group, the 1111 movement. I usually repost this on here. If you're watching this on here, thank you so much as well. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Be sure to connect to the platforms, and most importantly, just be sure to check out ParadigmShiftCentral.com to be connect deeper with the community as well. So, as we're just massaging ourselves here, maybe you want to be able to massage your face. Maybe you want to be able to just like give your scalp a little bit of a massage. Ooh, that feels good. Again, at this point, just listening to your body. What does your body need? Maybe you need to be like standing up. Maybe you need to just be like twisting your hips, opening up your arms. Again, your body knows what it needs first thing in the morning. And when you get into this habit of giving it what it needs, then you're just going to be able to like develop that language and that communication to know that not only questioning is this what I need, but to actually know that like, oh, if I do this, this will equal XYZ. If I do this, then I'll feel more awake, I'll have more vitality, I'll be able to move into my next steps with more like bing bang boom type thing, and to carry that momentum with us. So again, just massaging our hips, massaging wherever you feel called to, pulmonaries. We'll drop into a little bit of a meditation in a second, just connecting with your breath if you haven't already yet. And again, thank you so much for joining in. This is all just practice, this is routine, and this is practice for me too. You know, like just to be able to like wake up here and to do this is a great opportunity for all of us. And if you're inspired by what we do here, again, like maybe like I encourage you to do live broadcasts. I encourage you to do some like live guided meditations if you feel called. So again, just massaging yourself for a little bit here. I just want to be able to mention one particular idea, and then we'll get into a little bit of mindfulness and just kind of like visualize what we want for the week, standard protocol. So one of the things that I wanted to be able to share is this idea of reflecting on the different ways we can move through life. So to boil it down, there's kind of two ways. There's a way in which we can just kind of like go with the flow of where life takes us. And sometimes like that can come from like a bit of like a passive attitude, and we're just kind of like, okay, like I'm just on the waters, and life just kind of like swishes me around, and it just kind of like guides me around, and I just go wherever I need to. And that's okay. And I think there's always going to be a time and a place where like that is going to be the choice for us. And at the same time, it's also acknowledging that like the other choice, if we're just boiling this down, if we're keeping this simple, is to intentionally like create your direction, to intentionally set your navigation, to set your sails. So rather than just being like, oh, we'll go where the water takes me, we'll go where the waves of this metaphysical ocean take me, it's to be able to like chart a destination on your map and say like, we are going here, let's do it, right? And so what does going there mean? And sometimes, in order to be able to find direction for ourselves, one of the best things that we can do is to figure out how we can be of service. And that's like the big thing that I just kind of like want to put out into your mind today, is to reflect on what can you do this week to practice being in service, to practice giving. So that is like a big thing where with a lot of times in people's life, they don't really find whole happiness until they start giving. So if they're just focusing on like, what am I getting? And again, they're just kind of like floating through life, and maybe they kind of land on an island and maybe there's a treasure chest there. Like that's astronomical odds sometimes. And they're just kind of like bouncing from one place to another and just being like, oh, okay, I'll get a little bit from this. I'll get a little bit of this. But when you're captaining your ship and you're just like, let's go here to give, let's go here to share, it changes the way you show up, and it changes the way we grow, and it can accelerate the way in which we learn. And so again, if your objective is to wholeheartedly find more of yourself and to be more of who you can be, then one of the best ways that any of us can do this as shifters, as light guardians, is to literally practice reflecting on the question of what can we give. So just think about that. I want you to kind of like carry that with you this week of just kind of thinking, what can I give? What can I give? What do I have to give? And again, that can be my presence. That can be literally just my time. It can be my art. It can be my crafts. It can be my words. It can be my social media posts, you know? So think about that, and I invite you to just kind of like use that as a bit of a call to action to intentionally focus on giving maybe just a little bit more this week. And maybe you already give plenty. I'm sure we all give in our own ways. But what else can you do to just kind of bring that into the forefront of your mind, and knowing that in doing so, it will actually help you grow more. It'll help you level up more. It'll help you kind of see more of yourself. Because like that's the thing, when you are in this position of giving, you receive the gift of seeing yourself through the mirror of that act. So rather than just being passive and receiving, when you're giving, you get to see how you show up, and you're just like, whoa, I'm really impressed. I'm really proud with how I was able to like bring a smile to that person's face, and to make a difference, and to get that feedback, and to learn. So keep that in your mindset. Let that be like the star that navigates your ship, is that question of, how can I give? How can I be the best giver at this point in my life? And when we do give, we receive. Again, a lot of people know that. Like this straight up, like, like tuning in for life hacks with Brendan first thing in the morning, waking up with Wolf. One of the biggest life hacks we can get is the idea of understanding that the more we give, the more we receive. By giving, we do receive. And so that's a very interesting thing. So we receive the awareness of who we are, we receive the gratitude from others, we receive the confidence in knowing that giving is something that we can continue to do. So how do we continue to give throughout this week? So let's just give our face a little bit of a massage. I just want to be able to invite us to just wake ourselves up. So just give your face a bit of a massage. And then we'll do a little bit of CSP. CSP stands for conscious self-programming. And when we do that, we just kind of like tap our face while just kind of like reflecting on who it is that we want to be this week. So what can we do to make this week the best week possible? For the week it needs to be, what can we do to make this the best day possible? How can we start setting the example? So just give yourself a little bit of a massage where you need it, massaging your cheeks, massaging your temples. When you're ready, just start gently just tapping your face. And as you're tapping your face, you're just like gently activating the meridians So again, this is just like waking yourself up. Literally, you can go a bit into your throat, even just a bit into the top of your chest. So a lot of you have probably like seen people do this, just gentle tapping. Sometimes it's usually one of those things where it's like, wow, that's so incredibly simple that I'm not even gonna bother doing it because it's probably just like a waste of my time. But what if I were to tell you that like the ancient immortals of like Tibet used to do this? Then would it change your mind, right? Like, so just keep tapping just a little bit more. And as you're tapping here, I just invite you to start creating mantras for yourself, creating affirmations for yourself, and just reflect. So just kind of say to yourself, like, this week, what will you be? And you can just say, like, I am present. You can repeat after me if you want. I am graceful. I am intentional. I am the captain of my ship. I am giving. I am receiving. I am sharing. I am learning. I am growing. I am showing up. I am navigating. I am breathing. Again, just take a moment here, just breathe into your breath. Add in a few mantras for yourself. I'll just give you a time to do that, so I'll just keep tapping here. We'll just do this just for about 20 more seconds. Just do a few more mantras here. What do you need to tell yourself? Encode that into your field. I am patient. I am loving. Again, I am creating. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. Just sending some quick waves to everybody tuning in on Instagram. And again, please feel free to leave your comments, whatever platform you're on, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Smash that like. You guys are super. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, so let's just move our body a little bit more. We're going to drop into a meditation. Then we're going to do a chakra practice meditation based on the mantras, working through the Gnostic practice of kind of opening up our chakras, balancing our chakras. And yeah, from there, we'll wrap it up. We're going to keep this broadcast. We try to keep these broadcasts usually just around 30 minutes. That way, so we can get on with our day because, hey, it's a lot of exciting stuff to do today. So just inviting you to just find yourself, bring yourself into a place where you can just drop into meditation. And with meditation, you know, like it's one of those things, it's a practice. So again, for everybody here, think about the idea that I grew up playing hockey, right? So like hockey's kind of like where I kind of like frame my mindset. With hockey, you go to practice, and you go to practice so that you can learn drills, so that you can practice so that you can play better in the game. This is our morning hockey practice, and we are practicing meditation so that we can practice dropping into it, so that by us practicing here, when we're out there on the ice, aka outside of our house and out in society, and something happens that would benefit from us dropping into meditation. Say like someone's like, comes up to you and they're like, hey, I need you to accomplish this task in the next 30 minutes. Instead of being like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what if you can just be like, okay, let's do this. Let me just drop into my breath, get into flow state, get into gamma state, and allow myself to just show up. So I want you to start showing up right now. Practice showing up. Close your eyes, straighten up your spine, relax your shoulders, connecting with your breath. Deep, gentle inhale through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose and the mouth. Just focus on connecting with your breath. How quickly can you slow down? Think about that. How good can you get at being present? You could be like downtown on a busy street corner. Honk, 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 boop, 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 boop. That's sound effects of downtown, by the way. But can you be in that place where you're just like, I am focused on my breath. I observe the thoughts of my mind. I do not grab them. I am focused on my breath. And that is in many ways what the simplicity of meditation is the ability to focus on one thing at one time. And that way, so when someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, I have this very important task that requires your attention, you're like, sweet, my attention is like a freaking laser. It's like a sword. It's so precise, I can focus. And what if that's not a task? What if the task is like holding space for a friend? Have you ever noticed that? Just continuing to breathe here. Where sometimes someone will be talking to you and they're like having a very serious conversation, and then despite your best ability, you'll be listening, but then your mind will still wander. And you'll kind of like be like, oh wait, sorry, can you repeat that again? Like I didn't mean to not pay attention. What if we can get better at that? What if we can get better at being present? And what if we can get better at being present with ourselves? And that is very important, because that is when we start learning about how to be able to listen to what we need. That is all you need to do. Listen to what you need. And again, sometimes giving to yourself is what you need. Sometimes giving to others is what you need. Continue to breathe here. As you do this, I want you to begin imagining this white light at the center of your chest igniting into a rainbow light. And this rainbow light growing beyond the size of a tennis ball with each exhale, inhale, expanding, moving to the size of a basketball or a soccer ball, and growing eventually outside of the skin of your body. And as you continue to breathe here, I want you to imagine that you're like activating a power station, that you are activating your generators. Maybe bring a little bit more energy into your inhale, exhale. And again, I want you to practice understanding that through meditation, you can literally strengthen your magnetic field in order to be able to attract what you desire into your reality. So by meditating, we are literally strengthening our magnetic field. And so now, as we are in this space of meditation, we will take the next step, and I want you to begin focusing on what do you wish to attract? What do you wish to create for yourself today? And then we'll focus on the week, and we'll just kind of get dialed in on that. So again, what do you want to create for yourself today? What do you need today? What can you do to allow this day to be a great day? Again, a great day doesn't always mean like it's super, super happy per se, but a great day means that you showed up, that you were present, that you showed up with love and intention. So what can you do today to show up, to make this a great day? So just take a moment here, breathing with your breath. Literally, just think, after this meditation, what's the next thing you want to do? Maybe it's to go get a delicious smoothie, fuel your body. Maybe it's to go get some fresh air, get some sun. Maybe it's to brush your teeth with your opposite hand. Maybe it's to take a cold shower. Maybe it's to journal. Maybe it's to have a meaningful check-in with some friends. Maybe later today you got some social thing you're going to. Maybe you got some important tasks that you're going to do. Focus. What are your tasks that you're going to do today? Just figure those out. Figure those out right now. What are the big things, the big 3 things that you're going to do today? Now imagine yourself doing them. And imagine yourself moving through your day right now in the best way possible. It might not even be all detailed, but even just the feeling. What does it feel like to be like super productive today? Super dialed in. Super in flow. Super intentional. Super awesome. Super badass. Super hero. Take a few more breaths here. Again, allowing yourself to visualize the strength of your magnetic field becoming stronger. And as you do this, you align yourself with the realities you choose. Instead of just, if you didn't have intention today, if you're just like, oh, I'm just going to float around today, maybe floating around might just end up, be like binge watching Netflix or something, right? Your impulses will usually guide the way unless you guide the way with intention. So, how can you guide the way with intention? Again, just continue to breathe here. Feel. What does your best day feel like today? Now, as you continue to breathe, gently shift and to feel what your best week feels like today. If you want, you can attach your index to your thumb. If you're looking on screen, you'll see what I mean. Holding that there, it creates like a circuit. This is a very ancient practice. So visualize yourself doing what you need to do this week. Visualize yourself receiving and giving. Going back to what we were talking about, what can you give this week? And just be open in your heart to be able to just allow this week to be. You may not know all the details of what you want this week, but just show up with that intention. Just be like, yes, like I'm here now, and by taking this moment, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you are like projecting this pathway. You are extending this branch. You are aligning with the reality that already exists. You are choosing to step onto a path that is there for you. And let this path serve you, and let it be a path that serves others as well. Continue to breathe here. What does it feel like? Imagine yourself, you're already there. You're already at like the end of the week. And you've already done an awesome week. Let's take a few more breaths here. Put your hands on your heart if you want to. Bring this reality into your heart, into your field. Be open to receive it. I'm going to get so much done this week. I'm going to accomplish so much. I'm going to create things to be able to share with my friends. I'm going to grow. I'm going to learn. I'm going to read that book that I haven't read. I'm going to create. I'm going to spend time in nature. I'm going to appreciate. I'm going to open my eyes just a little bit more. I'm going to become more whole with who I am. I'm going to inspire someone else along the way. That's what you're going to do. Deep, gentle inhale. Big exhale. 2 more of these. Deep, gentle inhale, aligning with this reality. Exhale. Again, deep inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Can you feel it? Can you feel yourself in the present future? You're already there. And now as you are there, you like anchor that, and you like have this rope that you can kind of pull yourself through now that it's attached to the end of the week. And it will guide you. You've created this path for yourself. Trust. Be open. Create. Guide your ship with intention. Beautiful. Open your eyes when you're ready. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you again, everyone, for being here, for being a part of this broadcast. We'll get into the chakra practice meditation, and then we'll wrap it up. We're going to do the chakra practice meditation kind of similar to how we did before. So we're going to go through it 3 times, and we're going to focus on like doing the mantra once for each of the correlating chakras, and then we're going to do that 3 times. So we're going to go E, A, O, A, U, S. I'll walk you through it again with the sounds and the virtues. Again, if you're looking for more information on this, if you're a little bit new to this, there's a lecture on paradigmshipcentral.com. It's all about the chakras. This is based on the Gnostic teachings. This is like thousands of years old. This is literally a science. If you do this as a recurring thing once a day, as many times as you can throughout the week, this is a very powerful way to be able to flex the muscle of the chakra. That is how we work with the chakras, through sound, vibration, and then the vibration of each one correlates to whatever we're thinking at that moment. And when we think a specific virtue that correlates to the chakra, it helps bring that into our being. So our intention here is just kind of like really get dialed in to embody our virtues. Our virtues are like our pillars that help us be who we are, that help us like show up in the best way possible for ourselves and others. So brow, the sound, E, the virtue, serenity. Throat, the sound, A, the virtue, justness. This means like speaking with intention, wise action, timing. Heart chakra, O, compassion, inspiration, being able to like act in ways that serve you while serving others. Pulmonaries, gratitude for our ancestors, the sound, ah, reflecting on those who've come before us and reflecting on the future, ultra memory. Solar, you, temperance, willpower, using the vices to be the stone that strengthens the sword of our will, showing up with intention. Sacral, this is chaste, chastity, developing healthy relationship with our sexual energy, cultivating our sexual energy. I highly invite you to join in what many of us are doing together, all of us in this broadcast, inviting you to practice cultivating your sexual energy. This doesn't mean never having sex or never like indulging in you know, self-love, but it means being aware of that relationship, cultivating it, and using that energy to bring vitality into our entire physical body and energetic body. Root chakra, patience, roots of the earth, connecting with the earth, connecting, grounding. Awesome. Just gonna grab some water if you need it. We'll move through the chakras together. You guys are doing great. It's super, again, like I know for a lot of you, you're just like, yo, like this like really makes a difference in my day. Like it's super simple, but again, routines are so important. So we are beings of routine. All right. So if we're ready here, straighten up your spine. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale through your own. Just like big exhale. So deep inhale, exhale. All right, here we go. Follow my lead. Inhale, E, serenity, E. Go longer if you can. E. Good. Deep inhale, exhale on your own. Throat chakra, A. Justness, Deep inhale, exhale, move right to the heart. Exercise for our etheric body. Pulmonaries, ah. Inhale, exhale on your own. We'll just take a breath here. Just exhale on your own. The sound is ah, as in, and gratitude for our ancestors. So deep inhale, exhale. Ah. Good. Solar, you. Deep inhale, exhale. We'll move right into it together. Temperance, you. If you can go a little bit longer, go a little bit longer. Deep inhale, exhale. Moving into our sacral, M. Chaste. Beautiful. Root chakra, patience. S. Beautiful. Awesome. We'll go right up to the top. Do this twice more. And then we'll wrap it up for today. You guys are doing awesome. Go right through it again. Brow chakra, E. Inhale. Serenity, focus. E. Feel the vibration in your brow. E. Visualize. E. Bring in the virtues. E. Or A, the vowel is E, the sound is A for the throat. Justness, bring in the virtue of justness. Call it in. Be like, I'm going to be just today. I'm going to be wise with my action. I'm going to be like a badass wizard. Deep inhale, exhale, A. A. Visualize A. Perfect. If you notice your mind wander, that's okay. That's part of the exercise. Gently bring it back to what you're focusing on. Heart chakra. O. Love, compassion, inspiration. Inhale. Exhale. O. Beautiful. Pulmonaries. Gratitude for our ancestors and our future as well. Gratitude for our future generations. Sound. Awe. Inhale. Deep inhale. Awesome. Solar, temperance, inhale, exhale, get ready, right into it. Sound is you. You. Bring these virtues into your field. Sacral, sound is M, chaste. Sexual energy, cultivation, powerful energy. It's not just sexual energy. It's like literally creation energy. So deep inhale, exhale. The sound, M. Inhale, exhale, moving into the root. Sound, S, patience. Beautiful. Go throw it once through one more time, and then we'll be done for today, and then you guys will be on your way, ready to kick some butts and shift some paradigms. So again, let's go through this nice and smooth. We're not even going to talk. We're just going to go right through it. So again, you know the virtues. The idea behind this, just take a second to breathe, get some water if you need it. We'll just take a quick break. The idea behind doing this, spiritual urban warriors, thank you guys so much for being here. Eventually, you will memorize this. And again, if you need the cheat sheet, message me. I'll send you a DM. You will memorize this, and then you can be like on the bus. You can be walking anywhere, and you'll just be like E A O A U S, and then you can kind of literally repeat that. Seriously, the more you do this, the more you're going to start awakening to like inspiration, synchronicity, dreams, just like opening your heart, feeling inspired, more vitality, activating your etheric body, and also activating your foresight for the future. The chakras, I'll just say this quick, the way I've understood it, the chakras are like portals of energy that receive information from the future. When we allow ourselves to open and activate and balance them, then we can receive that intuitive inspiration from the future. So again, that's why each chakra correlates to different virtues, but also faculties. The heart relates to inspiration. So when you like feel something in your heart, you're just like, I really want to do that. That's like actually you feeling the future, and that data is coming into your heart. Can you feel that? Can you feel what your heart wants to do? What makes your heart sing? Can you feel the intuition in your gut that says like, ooh, maybe I should do this, or maybe I shouldn't do this? Listen to that. The more we tune into our chakras, the more we develop that like superhero X-Men badass ability to have more clarity on where we walk right now, because we can literally feel the future coming into this present moment, and it gives us extra data. Does that make sense? Cool, awesome. Message me afterwards if it does. So, moving right through again, I'm not going to say much, we're just going to go right through it together, focusing on the brow. And again, you can focus on the vibration, the color, the virtue, all kind of at the same time, or one thing at a time. Get some water if you need it. Excuse me. Deep inhale, exhale on your own, and then we'll go right through each one. Deep inhale, exhale, nice and calm, straighten your spine. Inhale together, brow. Inhale, throat. Heart. Pulmonary. Solar. Sacral. Root. Take a moment here to breathe. Put your hands in any sort of mudra you feel called to. Visualize the magnetic fields of your bodies have now become slightly stronger. You will attract that which you wish, that which serves you, steering your ship. Well done, captains. Breathe here, just observe. Observe what your body feels like, subtle difference. Feeling more open, more calm, more at ease, more alert, more excited, more grateful, more like the cosmic badass you are. Beautiful. Gently bring your awareness back to the space you're in. Roll your shoulders a bit. Awesome. You guys did a wonderful job. Thank you again so much for being a part of this, for tuning in to Waking Up with Wolf. Again, please feel free to smash that like button on YouTube. Drop your comments below. Again, I want to remind you guys that if you guys are tuned into this, you do have the option to go deeper. By doing so, you can get involved with the Paradigm Shift Central community as a leading member. This gives you access to our exclusive elements of the Discord chat, but you can join the Discord chat right now. Go to paradigmshiftcentral.com. You'll see the buttons there, and there is also the option to support directly through Patreon. If you're tuning into these broadcasts, especially as a regular thing, again, we do this to serve the community. It is highly encouraged that you are also supporting on the Patreon For a monthly donation, it could be $3, it could be $5, it could be $30. If you donate more, you get discounts for items at the Quest item shop, which include the Light Guardian crystals, the shift buttons, which are tools that you use to help accelerate the shift in consciousness and link people back to the Paradigm Shift Central website. When you give these to people, you earn points through the game, and then people with the most points at the end of each month win special prizes. That will be at the end of August. So again, Patreon, it's all there, paradigmshiftcentral.com. Check it out. Follow me on Instagram if you're watching this on Facebook, and please feel free to just leave any comments. I love being able to get your feedback, and just let me know what this means to you. So Spiritual Urban Warriors saying, that was beautiful, thank you. Thank you again. Your feedback is super important. So again, as we do this, like literally, like just right before we conclude this, I'm just going to do a little bit of eye gazing and some flowetry, and then we'll wrap it up. But again, I want you guys to kind of think about this. What if these bodies actually have like an instruction manual to them, and if someone were to say to you, like say like, hey, if you were to literally like start each morning with mantra practice, it would actually help you like activate into your latent psychedelic superhuman abilities, would you do it? Right? A lot of people would be like, oh, that's a great idea. They might do it once and then they probably stop doing it. Coming here together as a community is a part of this collective momentum, collective like inspiration, and collective like accountability. So like, yes, I'm doing this because like I'm receiving the benefits, but to be able to do it together as a team so that we can receive the benefits and so that you can carry the benefits with you, that is what we are doing. So again, let this be your own experiment. You figure that out for yourself. What difference is it making for yourself? Do it for a few days and start noticing. You'll just be like, oh, like, wow, like my day's like flowing way better and I'm showing up with intention. So again, I give you that objective, as I mentioned earlier, to focus this week on what you can give. Bring that into your awareness, bring that into your path, bring that into your game objective for this week. What can you give this week? So again, as a shifter, as a light guardian, that is a big part of what we do. We work on ourselves and we focus on how we can give to the community. So again, thank you so much everyone for being a part of this. Just a quick reminder, this Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our Paradigm Shift Central Synergy Circle. I highly, highly recommend you go and listen to the previous one from last Thursday, because that will like bring you up to speed with the story. So again, this is like an unfolding story, and the broadcast that we do and the content that we're creating is us telling this story together as a community. So if you're a conscious media creator and you want to be able to work alongside me and other leading members of the community, be sure to go to paradigmshiftcentral.com, jump in the public live chat, just say hi, and if you want to become a leading member, you can do that as well. And so again, be sure to check out more. All the websites are there, questitemshop.com for the items, Patreon, Brendan Culleton, and yeah, I super am excited for what it is that we are going to create this week. So let's finish it off with a little bit of eye gazing. And so, my friends, what does it feel like to be the superhero of your story? To be the you who is here to bring forth the glory of what it means to stand with your heart, of what it means to be a part of this bigger story, of this bigger place, of this bigger dream that is taking place. I just said that. You can rhyme words with the same word because, hey, this is all just practice. And we keep showing up and we keep giving it our best because that is what it's all about. And so, as we move forward and forget the past, whether it rhymed or not, we're having a blast because we are here together and we're growing each day and every time that we show up with this intention to be a part of this bigger cosmic rhyme. So I send you forth on your mission for today. Many blessings, my friends. May you find the way which brings more love into your heart so you can send it out into the world so that you can bring more magic for all of these children of the earth. So there we go. Awesome. Thank you again so much, everyone, for being a part of this broadcast. Send me a DM. Like, seriously, like, I want to make sure I'm following your profile if you're a part of these. Send me a DM. Just let me know. Let me know how it was for you, and we can get in touch and talk a little bit more. And again, please jump over into the public live chat if you haven't already yet, and check out some of the past broadcasts that we've got going on through Paradigm Shift Central. And again, tune in for future ones, and tune in for more Waking Up with Wolf tomorrow. We'll be here, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys. As always, finish it off with a wolf howl. Ow, ow, ow. carry this vibration with you forward into the future. Much love. Keep it shifty. And yes, have a beautiful, awesome day. Peace and wholeness. And like I said, I'll see you in the future. You guys are doing great. I love you.